We're into the middle of October now, and typically this time of year we start to see some changes in the leaf color. So I thought I'd give you an update for the week of October 14th. This is recorded on the 17th of October. But for this week, where we stand right now for our leaf color and when we can expect peak color here in Middle Tennessee. So state of the fall color right now. This is a great picture sent in by Angie Mitchell. It was taken on the 15th of October. Starting to see some colors in those leaves and a couple on the ground. You can see as well. Beautiful picture here from Angie. And we have another one showcasing that we have still a lot of green on these trees, but also starting to see some of those leaves fall as well. This one taken on the 15th as well from Angie Mitchell. So where we stand now as far as what we've had weather-wise, the big rain with Helene was beneficial, of course, since it had been dry before, but since then we've been very dry again. But it has been a quiet fall so far. Leaves have not been falling due to stormy conditions. We haven't had windy conditions either. To make the best fall color, we typically need a wet spring or growing season, which we've had a pretty average growing season. Normal summer pattern, which I would say we can also check off, and a warm and sunny dry fall. Nights staying above freezing generally, we can also check that off. So I would expect a pretty nice and bright fall color. As of right now, across the country, of course, the Rocky Mountain areas are at peak fall color. That also includes the Northeast, and we're starting to see peak in parts of the Appalachians as well. A little closer to home, if let's say you're looking at maybe traveling to the Smokies, we're getting into some moderate color here, even high color, and then peak color in that dark red, again in the Smoky Mountains and in the Appalachians. But across Middle Tennessee, we're still in that low color category, which checks out for some of the pictures that we're getting in. As far as the forecast goes, in the next week, I do expect more color to start to pop. You're probably starting to see it now, but expect more of it as we get into next week, and even more peak color out east toward the Smoky Mountains. So with that, if you're expecting maybe to go out east to the Smoky Mountains, this is a look at your forecast for the Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge area. Perfect weekend to be out and about. And I know there are a lot of areas in western North Carolina that are still dealing with troubles from Hurricane Helene, but there are also tons of areas that want and need your business. So perfect weekend to be out, maybe doing some fall foliage touring to check out some of the color that is going on. It is going to be a great weekend. Now here in Middle Tennessee, usually the last week of October into the first week of November is when we will see our peak. I don't see any reason why we would deviate from that as of now, maybe even that last week of October, because it has been so dry for much of the fall season. If you're ever out, make sure to send in your pictures. We would love to see them. Head to fox17.com and go to the Chime In page. So on the fox17.com website here, you'll click on the little bar at the top and you'll see the menu that drops down, Chime In. Click on that and submit your photos. We would love to see them, to see all the beautiful fall color that we could share then on air and online at Fox 17 and fox17.com.